Hey y'all, welcome to yet another episode of In the Green Room Podcast Season 3, might I add. I'm Brittany Shanae. Don't leave the E out. Make sure you don't leave that E out. BRITTANEY, okay? I am your favorite podcast host, and if I'm not right now, I will be by the end of this episode. As you can see, I am not here by myself. I got my guy Joe over here, taking over the world one camera at a time.
Yep.
Yeah, doing your big one in the TV and film industry here in Atlanta and the world, because you've been on flights.
Yeah, I do a little something here, humble pie me.
Oh, so modest.
For sure.
Thank you for being here for real. I
appreciate
it. I appreciate it. So, y'all know we start every episode off with my favorite, the affirmation station. So we got 2 decks. I'm going to shuffle one deck. You're going to pull a card. That's going to be your first affirmation. I'm going to shuffle the second deck. You pull a card. That's going to be your second affirmation. You ready? Mm-hmm. All right. Now, I will say that usually the card that's pulled is what you need. It ain't, it ain't been wrong. I had a card fly out on somebody. It was exactly what they needed. All right. So let's see. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right. You know what I'm saying?
You got options.
You know what I'm saying? Nah. Yeah, this one right here.
Okay. All right, and then you're going to read that.
I am resilient. And my mood wavers. It doesn't stay that way permanently. I allow myself to feel my feelings until I can refocus my thoughts on the positive. I do not judge myself for being human. I am resilient.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Sound like it resonates with you?
Yeah, it definitely does. Got to keep pushing forward.
Yeah, 100%.
For sure.
All right, so that was our first one.
All right.
Let's see what our second one's gonna be. All right.
All right, let's see. All right. Incredible transformations are happening within my life. And oh, yeah. Holy moly.
So that's right on. So you got,
yeah.
I am resilient and incredible transformations are happening within my life and me. Or, did I read it right? Yeah, my life and me. Those are good ones.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely apply to my life for sure.
Yeah.
As we going through all these things with the strike and all this kind of stuff, as you can see, I'm still pushing forward with what I'm trying to do with my career. And I'm still not letting nothing stop me. And even if it goes away, I'm like working on doing my own stuff. Like I'm not worried about, the studios, calling me. You're like, I'm going for mine. So, that's what's going on right now. That's what y'all seeing. So for sure.
Right on time. Those are affirmations of the week. Now, okay, so the episodes drop every Monday. So take these affirmations. Anytime you see your reflection in the mirror, say them to yourself. Affirm. What does that mean? What is that? Affirm to yourself, because this world is not going to do it for you. So affirm to yourself, I'm resilient, and incredible transformations are happening within my life and me. Those are affirmations of the week. Stay tuned for this episode of In the Green Room Podcast featuring my guy, Joe. See y'all. Welcome back to In the Green Room Podcast featuring my guy, Joe, a.k.a. Pana, a.k.a. the GOAT when it comes to these cameras. You know what I'm talking about? From Atlanta?
No. Born in Panama. Then New York, and then Atlanta. So I'm kind of a mutt.
Okay.
But we're Panamanian American, but Bayesian roots.
Okay. So that's where Pana came from. I presume.
So so my great grandfather, Roosevelt Hines. Sounds like an old ass name, right?
Roosevelt.
Yeah, Roosevelt. Anyway, Yeah, 1817, born in Barbados. And then like through slavery, the Hines family, we split through Trinidad, Panama, and like Virgin Islands.
Okay.
So my mom's side is more, we went to Panama side.
Got it.
So yeah, it's a long history behind that. So
I love that you know that.
Oh yeah.
Is that something that you searched and found, or is that something that was taught?
This is how God worked, right? So I got booked for a job in Barbados, right?
Uh-huh.
So when I went there, I called mom. I was like, "Hey, I made it say blah blah blah." She was like, "Where you at?" I was like, "Barbados." She's like, "You know, you got family out there, right?" Blah blah. I was like, "What?" She's like, "You serious?"
Oh wow.
Like, how do I get in contact? You know what I'm saying? I'm out here for a week. You know what I'm saying? I got time. So made a few calls. Blah blah blah. Got in contact with him. Right. Told him to come to set. Met him. So come to find out, as one cousin I didn't meet. I met 3 of them.
Okay.
There's 2 older ones, and my cousin Saran. It's Martin, Phil, and Saran.
Uh-huh.
And I'm missing one. But so anyway, the 2 senior officials of the country. Yeah. I was like, oh shit.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So one of them came and said, we were just talking, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, you got little features of family. I was like, yeah, cool, you know, blase. And basically, like, yeah, when I go back in the summer, I'm gonna try to get, I'm gonna get citizenship.
Yeah.
So really, that'll be my 3rd one. So
what?
Too. But yeah.
Now why would you say that on these people podcast?
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, April Fools. You know.
That's dope though, especially to be there for work. And get a chance to meet family you've never met before.
Mm-hmm.
Did it feel like kindred? Did it feel like y'all kind of knew each other?
I mean, when we were just talking, it was just like, you know, just talking like family history.
Yeah.
Like some people I knew, some people like he knew about.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like it was starting to click.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it was cool. You know, we had breakfast. We talked for like a good hour or 2.
Yeah.
And yeah. So
I love that.
And then I met my cousin Saran. She's my age. So next time we go out there, we outside. So
okay.
Yeah, we outside.
It's good outside. You got somebody that's right there with you.
We outside.
Because you said they were former senior officials, so they were older.
Yeah.
Got it.
They're like 80. One's 78 and one's like 83.
Oh, dope. So they were able to give
healthy.
You. Oh, good.
Hop out the car and walk out like you and me.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. See, it's crazy what like how Caribbeans are like what they eat. Like, mostly their whole life versus Americans. And then like when they're older, how healthy they are versus like Americans. Yeah. It's kind of like, it's mind boggling. Like,
yeah.
It's just, yeah.
I love that. That's cool. So you said that you were out there for work.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, I mean, I know what you do, but let's talk about what it is that you do.
Okay. So I am cinematographer / cam operator / Steadicam operator.
Okay.
So when I'm a Steadicam operator, I have to put on this whole harness, a vest,
a big thing. I'll be walking around like that.
The arm, all that stuff. It's you know, that could be pretty challenging. You know, it could be tiring. Mm-hmm. You have to use good techniques and you don't mess up your spine.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's definitely an art form. It's something that you have to train for and learn how to do.
Yeah.
I did like a month and a half in LA training out there. I spent a lot of money to train.
Yeah.
Went to New York and Chicago for a while. The journey has been crazy. Here it was just like in Atlanta, it was just kind of like, so I started off being an electrician.
Okay.
You know,
that's what I was going to ask you about the journey to Steadicam, to DP, to all of these other things that you've recently added.
Right. So, I guess to feed off that, I started off. No, let's go back. I started off at Pascal Lighting.
Okay.
They don't even exist no more.
Okay.
And I was there making stinger cables, basically like a little extension cord.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. Well, you know, but you know, started doing that. Then I worked there for like 3 years. Got to know the people.
Mm-hmm.
Silly me, 3 years too long, but I had to stay there because I got in a little trouble.
Okay.
So I had to just stay there, just get my money right before I left and went freelance. Eventually went freelance. Was electrician. Did that for like 10 years. I best in Gav, learned how to light pretty well.
Yeah.
And then I went camera. During my electrician years, I was a photographer.
Okay.
And I was just trying to like find my way through different arts. So I was doing body painting, being a photographer. I was just trying to be creative, just any kind of way I could, just try to find my niche.
Yeah.
And then, you know, one day on set, I saw this Steadicam operator, and I was like, well, yeah, you know, I'm an athletic guy, I'm a pretty built guy. Like, I'm like, yeah, I could do that, right? And of course, yeah, rude awakening.
You didn't know.
I went and put that shit on one day, and my back was hurting so bad, like it was like, I was. Because
you said you got to use the right technique.
Mm-hmm. So I really had to spend, you know, a lot of time, and money, and I had to save up a lot of money to go to LA and train. So
let me ask you something right before you continue on with that. Mm-hmm. Did you start like high school, middle school, high school? What did you see for yourself?
You know, to be honest, I was all in the wrong shit in high school.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
But I was like, you know, at school, like I was a good student. Mm-hmm. Well, after school, I was just on bullshit.
Got it. Got it.
And I was an athlete, so it was just like, you know, I thought I was one of them. I was dumb job. You know, I'm not even really. You know, I really didn't know what I was going to do. To be honest, I mean, I wasn't like graphic arts class stuff like that.
So that's where the artistry came from. Got it.
But like, I just didn't know what.
Mm-hmm. So what led you to the interest of? Because I mean, if you are working as an electrician, what brought you to TV and film, or just entertainment?
Well, electrician and TV and film. So Local 479.
So that they work outside of TV and film as well.
Yeah, that's part of TV and film as well. Got it. Real like electrician. I'm not on the power line.
Right. No. Right. But electrician for TV and film. So how did you get into that? What brought you over there?
A friend of mine, a good friend of mine, one of my best friends, Chris. He's white, but he's been in the business like forever. Yeah. His dad been a best boy, right?
Okay.
But it was a challenge. I tried to work at this place. I don't know if I should say the name. It would remain nameless.
Okay.
But I tried to work at this place where they was working at the time, and of course they didn't give me the job. I don't know why. I had the best word ever. Yeah. The dad and the son worked there. I was trying to work there too. Yeah. They didn't hire me, so it took me. Basically, like I filled out an application at Pascal. Mm-hmm. Like I'll say, like after 7 years of trying to get that job there, I found out about Pascal Lighting. Mm-hmm. Put in the application, and I called them at like once or twice a week. Yeah. For a year and a half straight until they got tired of me.
Hire me.
Yeah, and they was like, "All right, man, just come on in." It was one of them like that ass.
Persistence.
Yeah. So like. And that's how I got into business, like being on somebody's ass. Yeah, like, yeah. Because it wasn't just easy. It wasn't just, oh, you want a shot in the business? Yeah. Yeah, you just come in and I just changed your life. No, I didn't get that kind of story. Yeah. It was just kind of like, it was, I really wanted it. So it took a while. So I kind of started later than I wanted to. I was like mid-20s. I'm 24, something like that, 23, whatever. But
I ain't get into TV and film until I was 30. Yeah. Damn near 29, 30. But is it different? Do you feel like it's different coming in later on in life as a... Well,
if I could start over, especially like being in the camera department, I wish I would have been like 21 doing this shit.
Got it.
You know, when I got in. So I was in 600 since 2019. So yeah. I've been in the union for a while, but I didn't start getting jobs until like maybe like 2022. Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah, 2021, 2022, something like that.
Got it.
So I mean,
so you feel like it took a little bit longer than you would have liked it to take.
Yeah, you know, it takes a lot of dedication and being persistent. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a lot of black 600 camera operators out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm proud to be one of them. I'm proud to be a black Steadicam operator, minority, operator, minority owner of Alexa cameras and lenses and stuff like that. So I'm proud. You know what I'm saying? I've came a long way. Did not expect this to happen for me. And like I did not see this coming like way back in the day, like when I was an electrician. I didn't see all this coming. It was just.
So what drew you? I knew you said, okay, so you was an electrician, you saw Buddy with the Steadicam. Let me try this. I can do this. Was it in that moment when it was more difficult than what you imagined that you was like, oh, I need to learn how to do this? What sparked your interest in becoming a true not a true, but becoming a Steadicam?
So operator? I mean, being like a photographer, you know, you're doing stills, right? And it's just like, you know, watching movies and, you know, shooting music videos, because that's kind of how I started. Okay. You know, my first camera was a Rebel T3i. Yeah, it was a small joint. And,
okay. Yeah. Humble beginnings.
Yeah, with the flip
Nothing
out.
wrong.
Sure. And I started with that and started shooting little stuff here and there. Yeah. Started, you know, actually learn the camera. Yeah. And started to take a liking to it. So started going from like stills to more like motion, music video world, and then like, you know, started doing commercials and like little short films. Yeah. Then it came, you know, all right, I can really make this a career. Yeah. Really change my life, my family life. And so yeah, that's what we're doing now. Yeah. We're here.
Did you feel like because you say that you are one of 6, you said black camera ops in Georgia?
Well, I'll say like I think it's like 8 of us. I don't know everybody's name.
Okay. But it's very few of y'all.
It's very, very few.
Did you feel like when you saved up your money, you went to LA to do the training, did you feel like you were met with resistance?
Well, here, you know what I'm saying? I was. That's why I had to go out there.
God, and so nobody wanted to train you here.
Nobody would like really take me serious to like be camera because they know me as an electrician.
Got it.
Running cable to the boxes, powering up things, you know, getting dirty. Yeah. Every single day. Nobody gives a fuck. All of that. You know, like I've been there, done that. You know, I know how I feel. So like, and then like, I was like, okay, nobody want to really like open up to me. Like it was just a lot of gatekeeping. So it was just like, okay, I got something for you. Go around y'all. Yeah. I'm save my money and I'm gonna do my thing.
So you proven a lot of people wrong.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, has that been motivation for you?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I go on and on about the things that's been like, you know, that motivated me. It's like a lot of things. Like I've been told I need to cut my locks. I've been told I need to smile more. Yeah. I've been told I needed to. Maybe I'm a little too like aggressive on set, or maybe just people just feel uncomfortable with my presence sometimes, or maybe I could be like I don't know. I don't want to. I'm not aggressive, but I'm like I'm a stern individual. You know what I'm saying? Like I could walk up to people, and maybe some people might feel a little intimidated
as you walk up, right? Just from you walking up.
And it's like, you know, if you really know me, I'm like one of the nicest people ever. Like, trust me, I've done so much just random things for people. You know, off camera, like it don't make no sense. Yeah. Like. Help people get in the business. Like I do a lot, you know, and I don't want to take credit for none of that. It's just kind of like, that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah.
What do you feel like was the moment in your career since becoming a Steadicam operator? What do you feel like was the moment that let you know you had arrived?
I think, you know what, when I actually got my Steadicam in the mail, I was at work, I was doing an electrician job, and it came in the mail, and I was pissed because they just dropped it off on the porch, like wide open. It was no. $60,000, $70,000 worth of shit right there on the porch. Oh, baby. So I was at work, you know, immediately, my stomach is hurting. Yeah.
I gotta go.
You know, I got sickle cell. I got Ebola. Yeah. I got to go. I got to go. Listen, you gotta go.
You know
what I'm saying? So got up out of there, ran home, you know, saw those boxes. I was like, it's time. Yeah. So it's like people that I've been kind of networking with, letting them know that, hey, you know, I'm doing the Steadicam stuff for real. Mostly like music video people to start off. Yeah. So got the rig and started doing music videos. Started doing well with that. And then, I mean, I've been in the narrative world. So it's just kind of like, it was a slow transition, but transitioning, so yeah.
Did you ever see yourself in TV and film, traveling?
Absolutely not.
Like
this shit is God. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, to be honest, it's God, because sometimes like I just feel like stuff that I've my past is my past.
Yeah.
But, like a lot of the shit that I've done in my past, I should not be here sitting here talking to you right now for sure.
So it's all on purpose.
Yeah.
So, and it's
sure.
been because I kind of feel like I was talking to my production team before we started filming. Like, I really feel like, and that's crazy, I just said production team. That was a moment. But anyway, it's been a slow build for such a big reward. Yeah. And so I really like how you said you've been through a lot in your life. The bad stuff, the good stuff. Every single part of the process to get to where we are now, literally all of them, everything happened on purpose. Like it was all a part of the process. Yeah. And it's hard to see that when you're going through that shit though.
Oh yeah, for sure. But the main thing that fueled me, to be honest, there was a couple things. My mom got sick. So I take care of her full time. She lives with me and whatnot. But now I have a caretaker now. So now I could finally, move around freely. You know what I'm saying? I can have her take care of Mom. I get another house. Yeah. She can stay in the house that I took care of. And then she can be good. I can go do my thing, whatever. But her being sick kind of like really, really changed like my whole perspective of life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those things where I know I have to make a change. I got to stop. I got to cut out the bullshit. I got to really focus on what I'm really trying to do in life. Yeah. It was that people telling me I couldn't do it. Definitely. A little bit of anger fueled me for sure. Not even gonna hold you. Yeah. For sure. I'll be lying. Yeah. People, you'd be surprised like how many people was trying to like encourage me not to do this. Yeah. Or try to intimidate me to, the camera, it's technical. You're dealing with high expensive gear.
You know what I compare it to? Listen. Like how for a point in time, they tried to say that Black men weren't smart enough to be quarterbacks. Yeah, all that. Basically the same thing about camera. Basically the same thing. But why would I not take the time to learn a piece of equipment that I want to learn about? How dare you try to
let me tell you something. I didn't go to college for this, but that YouTube University, let me tell you something. And reading books and training, like you can learn a lot. And I saved the $100,000 tuition going to NYU or Full Sail or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they come on set and then they have to learn a whole new language, a whole new etiquette about being on set that they didn't learn at school. Yep. So for me, it's like I tell people all the time, like, you can go whichever way you want to go. I don't want to tell people to not go to school. Yeah. But I would say, when you finally do come on set, the real world set, things are going to run this way. Yeah. Whatever you learned at school. Yep. That's cool. Yep. But this is how it's going to run. Yeah. And in the real world. For the rest of your career. Here, how we do it right here. Yeah. This is how it is. Like, yeah. Okay, so I saved that tuition, so I don't have I it's kind of the same with me. And when it comes to makeup, people ask me all the time, "Did I go to school for it?" No, I I mean, for the networking, yes, you know what I'm saying. But that's really like the most important thing about as far as filmmaking. To go to school for is just for the network. Okay. Yeah. When you graduate, all right, this guy might be a DP. What resources can I gain from this? Yeah, right, exactly. But being out $100,000 is $100,000. I would have spent that on the camera. Yeah. So what made you decide to purchase your own equipment? Oh, well, easy. I just want to shoot when I want. Yeah. Simple.
Yeah.
Shoot what I want first, rent it out as a business second.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not waiting on Hollywood. I'm not waiting on the studios.
Yeah.
We're doing our own things.
Yeah.
We're getting with, different little production companies here and there. I've been having meetings here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Just, my gosh, the write-offs on these dinners and lunches would be crazy, I'm telling you.
So it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Nothing is in vain. You put in the work, and now you're in the season where you're reaping the benefits.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And you're actually talented and gifted at it. Absolutely. And it seems to me like you love it.
Love it. Definitely love it. It's definitely changed my life for the better.
Yeah.
I'm not able to take care of my parents. My parents, like my dad is sick too as well.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom had a stroke. She's paralysis on her left side, meaning she can't feel nothing on her left side. Mm-hmm. And then my dad has vertigo. He probably can't walk to like here to the door without getting dizzy. Mm-hmm. The equilibrium was just off, and it's just kind of like, I have to take care of them emotionally, physically. Yeah. My mom financially, so it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like a lot of people don't come to me with excuses because they can't make one around me because like look at all the shit I had to go through to still overcome that and still like doing what I'm doing now. Yeah. It's just, it's a blessing, and I'm humble about it. And it's just kind of like, I am just the prime example of anybody can do it because a lot of people would have quit. Would have had lived my life, would have had all the excuse to quit. Yeah. But I just persevered. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You make it make sense.
Yeah, for sure.
So you've taken on the responsibility of taking care of home, and that is also part of your motivation.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So how much of you? Well, no. I want to ask you this, DP Joe.
Yeah.
Let's talk. See, look at how heavy. That's something that got you going right there. Let's talk about this project that you DP'd that came out a few months ago. Or was it last year? It was last year, right?
Which one? Because I got a couple of them. I got one that's about to come out. It's called The Despair. I just did this HBCU campaign for Texas Southern University.
Okay, I think it was a movie.
Oh yeah, Clippers and Combs.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the fact that you just named 3 different projects.
Yeah.
That look at.
Yeah,
what has that? Yeah, what has that journey been like? What made you want to step into and tell the people what DP is? Because and you.
DP is director of photography. All right. Basically, chain of command is producers, director, DP. I'm third. Yeah. But basically, I am in charge of the look of the whole movie, from costumes, lighting, camera. So
you control what I like to say. So there was this episode of Insecure. I think it was like the season finale or something like that. And it was a particular scene. And when people were talking about the scene, they were talking about the mood, how it made them feel. Mm-hmm. You're in control of that,
absolutely,
right? So
absolutely.
that's a way to get people to understand.
Yeah, I mean, you can make people feel, different ways, a lot of ways in movies. From the lighting, from the camera movement. It's all telling the story.
Yes.
So it's just what the story is telling you, or what the script is reading. Like that's how I would probably like the scene.
Yeah.
Depending on if it's something like. Very, very serious about to happen, but like in a creepy way, we might do like a little slow push. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Just different things like that. I'm loving this DP journey. That's really like the goal for me. Yeah. I do still enjoy operating, especially Steadicam operating. Yeah. I'm still young enough to still do it at a high level. Yeah. I mean, it's older guys that do it well too. Yeah. But just like, I still
your body get tired after a while.
Oh yeah. And when I'm done, I'm gonna give my Steadicam away to somebody that's
hungry for
deserving,
it, like you was.
I'm not gonna make them pay that $50. I'm just gonna bless them because hopefully I'll be in a position where I can just do that. Yeah. Be done. Yeah. So
And what it seems to me is, I like to talk to people. Of course, there are multifaceted creatives that come on here, it sounds to me like all of the creative things that you've done have made way for this DP. Like you're using literally your artistic vision, body painting, your photography skills, your Steadicam skills, your electrician skills. I'm sure that comes into play as well. And it's all this big conglomeration.
This whole
director of photography. So it seems to me that subconsciously that was your ultimate goal.
I mean, once I like knew I was going to go in the camera department, like I'm one of those type of people, like every kind of job I get, I want to be at the top.
Yeah.
And just like I knew like I wanted to be operator, but like just being in control of like the look of the show, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, the color palette, you know, just like making people look good.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I really have a passion for, as well as just, you know, cinematic like movement and just like great scripts, great storytelling, you know, like all that kind of stuff. You know? So, yeah.
You do a good job.
Yeah. I appreciate it. You know?
Me and Joe met on the set of, I want to say Tom Swift.
Yep, Tom Swift.
Yeah, Tom Swift. That was a good run. I wish you would have came back second season, but you know, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I know. Right?
But when you were saying earlier how some people might be intimidated by you, and I'm just like, I don't really know how. Like,
people are just crazy.
Yeah.
I can't turn down who I am.
Yeah,
like, to make you comfortable. It's like,
but I feel like me and you were standing in line to get lunch or something like, and I just turned around. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying?
It was something crazy like that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I complimented your shoes.
Oh.
That was the first thing. Let me tell y'all something about Joe.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell y'all something about Joe.
Collector for sure.
Oh my God.
Big one.
When Joe is the sneaker king, okay? Listen. Where did this love for sneakers? Is it just Nike, or
I have.
Okay, so I probably just only seen you in Nikes.
Yeah.
But where did this love for sneakers come from?
I'm just a man that I cannot do the busted feet, man. That's number one. That is number one.
Yeah.
I had women tell me, especially, you know, growing up, whatever, like, your shoes busted? That's an automatic no. I was like, you're right.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, me just being a sneakerhead. I used to, you know, camp out. I used to do that a little bit. You know, I couldn't do it too much. I was just like, all right, listen. Once I started making a little money, I'm like, I'm paying somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go wait in line for me here.
Yeah.
But, to me, it's an investment. I don't wear all my sneakers like crazy. I keep them in tip-top shape, you know, most of them. If I go broke, I can sell my kicks.
100%.
Yeah. A lot of them. Designer Nike.
Yeah.
You know, phone posit, like, all, like, a lot.
So have you worn everything at least once, or some of them you haven't worn at all?
Oh, it's a bunch I haven't worn yet, for sure.
Do you plan on wearing them?
Some no, because I know later on I could make thousands of them later on. Like I got some Travis Scott's the lows, but I bought like two pairs of those, one to wear and one to like
sell.
Hold up, exactly. So right now, I mean, they're like I bought them. One I got retail, got lucky, and then the other one, I had to spend about $1,300 for them. But right now I can sell for like 26.
Yeah, I was about to say
$3 grand or something like that. So you know, and late, you know, the longer I hold up on them, 5 years from now, it'd be like 10 grand. There you go.
So you approach situations from an investor's point of view. What made you like that?
Just like, cause I used to be. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. To an extent, I can be a little flashy, but not like crazy like how I used to be. It's just, you know, once I kind of realized that people don't care no more. about that shit. I'm like, man, people don't like, okay, you got money, cool, great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like even my chains, like it's gold.
Yeah.
I don't have diamonds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's an investment.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can go broke, I can sell my gold.
Yeah. You think about the long game.
Exactly. You know, because I mean, I'm dark, so I think I look good. So, you know,
golds, coppers look great on darker skin tones.
Yeah, I have a lot of African jewelry as well too. Yeah. So, and real cultural. Yeah. For sure.
I like talking to you, Joe. I don't think we've ever
been in depth like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I mean, if we see each other on set, it's at lunch, get the food, and we out of here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then otherwise, I mean, quiet on set. Yeah.
Well, when I'm on set, see, it's kind of unfair. Like I have to, me being an operator, DP, whatever. Like I can't like. It sucks too, because I be want to kick it too, like how I watch other people do it, but I have to hold myself to a certain standard. Yep. Being because I know the producers are looking at me at a higher standard.
Yep.
You know
what I'm saying? There.
And I'm right there with the actors and the actors too. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to be somewhat more so professional than others. Yeah. Most of the time on set. So it's just kind of like, I have to be like a damn robot sometimes. Sometimes I can let loose, you know what I'm saying? Depending on the production and the crew and you know what I'm saying? I'm not really like I don't try to be like everybody's friend. I'm one of those type of people. I gotta size you up and really see how you are before I really open up to you. That's anybody. Yeah. So I'm really kind of quiet, laid back. Yeah. And I just do my job and go home and take care of my family. You know, I'm not. I'm a little older now. I'm an uncle now, but 38. Golly, Valentine's Day.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have never known you was 38, Joe. Yeah, I would have gave you 35.
That's shea butter. I'm telling you. Let me tell you.
I definitely would have gave you just 35.
Shea butter and working out. Yeah. But
speaking of working out, you go to the gym at 5 o'clock every morning.
Oh yeah, for sure. 4 days a week. Not every morning. Some days I rest.
But 5 o'clock consistently. Run 5 miles.
5 days is when I'm feeling good.
Okay. What you said you were an athlete.
Yeah. Basketball, football player.
Okay.
Track athlete.
So were you consistently working out then? Did this just pick back up?
So I was always one of those type people, even when I'm getting older, I'm like, man, I don't want to fall off.
Yeah.
Just can't fall off like that. So, summertime, we'd be outside. So but no, I just, I just like to look decent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And, the running the 5 miles thing, that's the Caribbean side of me. We like to run like a motherfucker. It started off like doing like 2 miles, 3 miles. And then somebody challenged me, Wizard, he's a director. This guy was like, you doing all this 2 miles? Oh, yeah. Ashley, she's an actor too. She worked on Johnson. She challenged me too. It's like, I'm tired of seeing the 2.5 miles, blah, 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 blah.
Take it to 5.
Don't yell at me. I'll up it up. So he challenged me and started doing 5 miles. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? Either before the workout, after the workout, 5 miles. So I do it every time I work out for sure. And I've been seeing results. Yeah.
I'm sure.
The back has been unbacking. Yes.
I'm a personal trainer and that's a lot.
That's a lot. That takes some dedication for sure. Yeah,
for real.
After a workout.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But running or increasing your cardio after your workout is going to burn the most fat. Oh, yeah. A lot of people don't know that.
This year's personal. Yeah. I made a promise to myself about everything, my, mind, body, and spirit. Yeah. That, whatever God has for me, that's what I'm going to take. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's my career, you know what I'm saying? Love life, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's going to be. Yeah. I'm just, letting him take the wheel and I'm just doing my thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So is the gym your self-care?
Yes, for sure. Okay. That is that's like my sanctuary for sure. But I like, massages and get your feet done.
I was about to say what else do you do for self-care? Yeah.
Yeah, so.
How long have you been locked?
So this is not my length. This kind of bald. They bald
Right, I
at the
see.
ends and all that. But,
I used to have locks. I know. I peep.
you know what I'm saying? Well, I had them since high school, but I've like trimmed them a lot during the years. The longest point they was like down to my back, like damn near down to my ass for real. But I never wanted them that long. I wanted them like maybe like here. I don't want them all that, you know.
And then in the summer, I've seen you do the halo.
Yeah.
Because I can only imagine how hot my hair was to like the middle of my back.
Mm-hmm.
And I was ready for them things. I ended up cutting them into a bob.
Yeah.
But they get hot.
They do.
I can imagine.
They do. Yeah, especially when I'm like Steadicam with these things. In the summertime when I get away with it, I just I'm sweating. Don't worry about it. Nah.
So did you feel like the Steadicam helped you stay in shape too?
Oh yeah, definitely. You're gonna sweat your ass off.
Drenched. It don't matter.
Oh yeah, you take that shit off and like It's a job. It's not a game.
Oh my God, Joe, you doing the damn thing, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate how open you are about the purchases that you're making, the journey that it's taken to get to where you are. Yeah. Do you do any mentorship?
Yes. I've been talking to a couple middle schools, and I have my own group of young fellas that I kind of like mentor. Mm-hmm. These schools, though, I just try to motivate the kids, or just to let them know that somebody, especially kids that look like us, that you don't have to beat in your head that you have to be a doctor, or dentist, or a lawyer to be called successful in this world. You know what I'm saying? You can do other things and be successful. Yeah. I mean, of course you got social media and these people are showing, you get rich off social media, but that's not everybody. Yeah. Everybody's not like, want to be like this all the time, all day. You know what I'm saying? Some people just want a real job. So, and I just showed them that filmmaking, this is definitely something that wasn't brought to me in high school the way that I present it now. We had a media class in high school, but it wasn't like
it didn't go
high in depth. These cameras they had like a little like a photo camera, But I'm bringing Alexa, so and they've never seen gear like this before. They never even they didn't know what a Steadicam was or anything like that. So of course with kids, it's just kind of their attention span is kind of like not much. So what you do, you got to trick them. Yeah. You got to hit them with. So I'm a Steadicam operator, and I've shot such and such and such and such people, right? And I've also made such and such and such, and then their ears go. That's how you could get them. Yeah. And then really, because that's how like the first time I was talking to kids, I was just like not telling them like all that, and they felt like it was just boring. I'm just nerdy talking camera shit. But then I talked about, I shot Lil Durk. Yeah. Or I shot Kodak Black. Yeah. Or I shot Future. Yeah. Or I shot Samuel Jackson. Yeah. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's like
that's when they start perking up.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So but it's cool. I'm just blessed. And I just want to share this gift with as much people as I can. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm just I'm not going to do people like how they did. Yeah. People have their reasons for gatekeeping, but I'm not like that. Like I'm confident in myself and my job and like what I can do and like in my network. So there's no reason for me to, withhold information from somebody that's trying to better themselves. Like I just felt like, I shouldn't do people like how I was done. Yeah. So yeah.
You want to be the change that you want to see.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Somebody got to do it.
Yeah. Sure. Wow. We hit everything that I wanted to talk to you about. Mm-hmm. Now, I like to ask this question at the end of every episode. I want to get a story from you. Okay. Whether it's funny, whether it's interesting, something that people would never know, maybe something that you shared with one person. It don't matter. Some type of random story. I feel like the way you smirking over there, you probably got something.
I gotta pick it too. So one thing people don't know about me. I used to be outside of like filming and stuff, I'll tell you this. I used to be in an orchestra.
Really?
Right? Yeah. So I started off with the cello.
Okay.
And then I went to bass. The bass was more manly, bigger.
I played the bass.
Shit, right? Yeah. But I just felt like, it was something like I had to like, and I, because my class I was like a little bigger, so I was like a little taller, so like play the bass. And I remember carrying that thing home and all that. I just really thought I was gonna be in an orchestra doing classical music shit. Nope.
Me too. Right. That's crazy.
Yeah. Let me see. You know what? I'll tell you one thing. Another thing. I did think I was kind of going to go to the military. I did
Really?
ROTC.
Yeah.
And I was thinking that, my little badass was like, I'll just go to the military. Worst case scenario. That was just way before like this filmmaker stuff.
Yeah.
Happened. It's just kind of.
Well, I'm glad you didn't. Because you wouldn't be deep in commercials, TV shows, movies.
This guy here.
Wow. Who is this?
Oh, well, okay. So I partnered up with this company, Baron. This is my camera. I purchased this.
Okay.
But I'm subrunning with them. I can take the sticker off, whatever. But this is, minority owned.
Yeah.
This is Alexa 35. This is the newest camera from Mary that I just purchased.
Okay.
This is a Super 35 sensor camera. It costs a pretty penny.
Yeah.
The lens, these are signature prime lenses. Some of the best one of the best prime lenses in the world. Mm-hmm. If not like the.
Yeah.
And I'm just proud to be, a minority owner of this. My cameras, I own this one in a Mini LF. And it's I chose my gear over a house. So
I mean,
and I'm one of a few minority owners that have this. Like maybe like 3 of us have this in the state. That's black.
Congratulations on this, Joe. For real.
Yeah, so this is gonna change my whole family life and people around me for sure.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's huge though. You said you chose that over a house.
Yeah.
Was it an easy choice?
For me, yeah, because I know what I want to do. Mm-hmm. I believe in myself. I believe in this business, even though what we're going through is what we're going through. Yeah. The payoff and the return is so grand.
Again, you think the long game, right?
Me, a couple reasons why I bought the gear in a strike. Mm-hmm. They're like, "You're crazy. You spent $500,000 in a strike. What's wrong with you?" Mm-hmm. For me, like I said, I just want to do what I want. I want to be able to shoot what I want. Mm-hmm. I'm about to collab with a whole bunch of people. Start shooting a whole bunch of short films. We got to go to Toronto in September, present a short film. Know the CEO of TIFF, Toronto International Film Festival. So, it's a lot of things I got going.
Yeah.
And so, I'm just trying to kick the door down. Like I'm not playing. I'm seriously not playing. Yeah. A lot of people took me for a joke. I ain't gonna be petty. Yeah. But I ain't gonna be petty. But I could. Oh boy.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's positive vibes.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just blessed to have this kind of equipment. Yeah. To shoot high quality cinematic, features, movies, whatever, what I'm saying? And I just want to show that people that look like me can do it. I didn't cut my locks like people wanted me to do.
You did it.
I didn't change myself. I didn't. I stood on business. You know what I'm saying? I didn't change my integrity of who I am to appease people in this business. Who I am. This is what you get. Yeah. You're just gonna get somebody that's hardworking, that's experienced and friendly, and just gonna do his job and take care of his family. Yeah. Simple as that. Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Again, congratulations, because that's a major move. Yeah.
Thank you.
I wish you nothing but success, and the trajectory that you're going in that's the only result that is going to come from this. And it's already been proven successful. Like you're reaching all of the things that you're thinking long term.
Yeah.
And one thing that I tell a lot of people all the time is everybody's not going to understand or even see the vision that God gave you.
Yeah.
And as long as you stay true to that vision and you do the work that's necessary, he's going to give it to you. And, everybody. And another thing that I've learned is, though, the people that don't understand that vision and the people that don't get that vision, you got to give them grace.
Yeah.
Because they can't conceptually even think about something as big as that because they've never been taught anything different. They haven't been exposed to anything different. So that's been something that I feel like in this chapter of my life, I've been learning more and more. Like me moving to Atlanta away from home to pursue makeup.
Yeah.
What? There were a lot of question marks for me doing that.
Oh, yeah.
But that wasn't going to stop me from moving to Atlanta to do makeup, to then get my aesthetics license, made the right connections.
Yeah.
And then ultimately ended up doing makeup for TV and film, what I ultimately wanted. So the naysayers, the ones, okay.
Yeah.
Y'all, now your foot is in your own mouth because you did that. But I can't even be mad at you because you couldn't see it. You couldn't see bigger for yourself. And a lot of times it just comes from envy. Because
for sure.
But and not even in a I want what you got. It's a envy because they don't know how to think big. Yeah. They don't know how to dream big.
Right.
So it just shows itself as, jealousy. But that's just because they're in their own ways, and you sitting there being free with the freedom to do what it is that you want to do. They can't help it. So, like I said, I just learned to really give people grace. And I feel like when you continue to give people grace for not understanding and not knowing, then will you continue to elevate and elevate. You'll still elevate, but I feel like giving people grace, that sends you like light years forward. Yeah. It sends you light years forward.
Yeah, for sure.
So again, congratulations on everything you got going on.
Appreciate it.
Last question I like to ask, what does green mean to you?
Green means hope. Green means everything will be okay. Yeah, and green means positive vibes to me.
Yeah.
You could be regular and say, "Oh, it means money."
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah.
Like those things.
Yeah. Love that. Now, this camera right here, I want you to tell the people where they can find you at, how they can get their hands on your equipment to rent. Anything you got coming up, whatever you want to tell the people.
Okay.
Tell the people.
What's up, y'all? My name is Joe, aka Pana. You call me Pana, short for Panaman, whatever. Born in Gunport, blah blah blah. You know the story if you saw the podcast. Anyway, you can catch me. My Instagram is Panaman Inc. at Panaman Inc. My website is panamaninc.com. Same thing with Facebook. And you could just hit me there, or you can email me at panamanproductions@gmail.com. And you can hit me up about rentals of the Alexa 35, Signature Primes, Airy Signature Primes, or the Alexa Mini LF, and amongst other things as well. So, yeah, that's it.
Well, Joe, thank you for coming. Y'all made it to the end of this podcast episode, so that means I'm your favorite podcaster. Again, my name is Brittany Shanae. Don't leave the E out. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Brittany Shanae. Follow In the Green Room Podcast on Instagram at In the Green Room Podcast. Also, we will be streaming this season on YouTube and Spotify. We're on YouTube, In the Green Room Podcast. On Spotify, ITGR Podcast. ITGR Podcast, not In the Green Room Podcast. What else I got for y'all? I thank y'all for rocking with me. It's all love. We are 3 seasons in, and we going up and up and up and up, because green means go. Yellow means slow. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate you for coming in. No problem. No problem. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.